Phinney Park, and I'm actually going to show you a part of the forest that a lot of people don't often see. It's very, very beautiful out here. It's covered by a canopy of trees, and there's a hill that goes up back there. It's pretty steep, but I wanted to show you some of the plants that grow out here, and these beautiful trees. But where I'm standing is actually mowed grass because it's the archery range. But it's very, very beautiful to the eye, and it's a good place to teach kids about nature. But I did want to show you this plant right here. This plant right here is actually called stinging nettle, and you want to wear pants or long sleeves, but never let your skin come in contact with this plant because it actually does sting. But if you were starving, you could boil it and it would actually keep you alive. But this plant right here is actually wild raspberries, and they grow all over Iowa. But I guess they like this location a lot. But back here, I've been back here alone, and it's been really quiet, and I've actually seen deer out here in the meadow, and if you're really quiet, you can actually photograph them. But there's like a lot of fallen trees back here, so it would be an excellent place to hunt for mushrooms if you're brave enough. And then here's a really pretty piece of wood right here that I would love to have in my garden. There's like always treasures that you can find that you can maybe take home if it doesn't disturb anything in nature, because I'm like one of those people that I really believe in conservation and not taking things that are going to harm the environment or take away from it. But there's this huge plant here. It kind of looks like rhubarb, but I don't think it is. It's something. But see how these dead trees are right here? This would be an excellent place to actually find morel mushrooms. But in here, if you can see, there's actually just these kind of mushrooms, and you don't want to eat those because that's not what a morel mushroom looks like. And I won't actually walk in there because right now there's a lot of sumac in bloom, and I'm not wearing mosquito repellent, so it wouldn't be too cool. But right here is a tree that's fallen, and there's a lot of moss on it. Really cool to show kids how nature tends to compost whatever falls and dies. And then right here, if you look closely, which I'm like trying to get a really close picture of it without moving, you can see on this piece of tree, that's not moss, that is actually lichen. And lichen is a spore that travels through the atmosphere and it absorbs chemicals. So like in highly industrialized areas, it would actually collect things like methane, lead, sulfur dioxide, and some of those things are actually harmful to animals. So that's why it's important for us to have clean air, because you say, well, it's not really hurting the animals, but if they eat leaves or they are in caves and breathe this stuff, it could actually be toxic to them in some high levels. So that's a good way to measure what the air quality is like if you didn't have a machine. So there you go. I'll look more at how beautiful it is back here. And then this part over here of the park is actually the archery range. And on the other side of those trees over there is a trail that actually borders the Des Moines River. And it's an awesome place to fish. But yeah, if you ever want to bring the kids out for a beautiful nature walk, make sure they have mosquito repellent on. And they don't actually have to go into the woods. Just being able to see it and feel how huge these trees are and how beautiful it is just a really nice treat. So thanks, nature lovers, and thanks for going on this adventure with me. Till next time.